Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today, instead of spending time in the kitchen, we're going to step outside and take a trip through the garden so we can show you some of the great ingredients that we're using to create some of our favorite salsas. You can see we've got a nice variety of tomatoes that we planted this year. We actually have 15 different types of tomatoes that we love to use and eat and cook with. And you can see we have Romas and German yellow tomatoes and hothouse tomatoes. And here's a couple of San Marzano plants that are just loaded down with tomatoes. We have an eggplant that we'll be using in a video later on in the season to show you how to make eggplant parm with our fresh homemade marinara sauce. And then we come around and we have the Cherokee purples. Those are some of my favorites as well. And then we get down into these climbing indeterminate tomatoes, and these, oh my goodness, these would grow to 9 feet tall if we let them. These are some great tomatoes. These are some of the cherry types. A yellow pear that makes a great tomato jelly. These are chocolate drops. And then the very last plants here are the sun sugar tomatoes and a yellow cherry that my friend Steve gave me. In our next bed, we planted 3 different types of cucumbers and 17 varieties of peppers. Starting from the hottest, the Carolina Reaper, down to a green sweet pepper. And you can see the cucumbers are starting to come in nicely. These are some of the straight 8s that we planted earlier in the year. They're starting to produce a lot of cucumbers that we'll be using later on to make a cucumber habanero salsa. These are some of the chocolate habanero peppers that we got from a local nursery earlier in the spring. There's cayenne and poinsettia hot peppers. Just a great variety of spicy and sweet chilies that we'll be able to use in some of our favorite recipes a little bit later on in the year. And as we continue to work down through the garden, you can see there are a lot of different varieties of peppers. I can't remember all of them. I have them written down somewhere, but we'll try them later on in the year with some more recipes. Here we have 4 tomatillo plants. We'll be using those a lot this fall to make salsas and to use in several different types of salsas that we truly enjoy. And then these last couple of plants are some of the sweet banana peppers and green bell peppers. But they're doing really well this year, and we're enjoying the process. And now that we've taken you on a tour of the garden, I'm going to step back and harvest now, so you can see just exactly what we were able to pick from our garden to use for our recipes. Hi, Luna. Ooh, that one didn't want to let go. So if you're interested in learning how we made the garden beds or what we do to start and raise our vegetables, leave a comment below and make some suggestions for videos you'd like to see, and if it's something we can work on, we'll pull one up for you. So this tomato, on a side note, this tomato is the Cherokee Purple, and you notice the split in the tomato. We had a very, very, very wet July, and the extra water in the ground actually was creating split skin on the tomatoes. So this was the perfect time to pick these so we could use them in a fresh salsa today. That basket's almost full. These are going to be some really, really good salsas and tomato sauces. And you can see even on the cherry tomatoes and the little yellow pears, the extra water really, really played havoc with the skin. But they're still delicious. So we finish our tomato harvest with the sun sugars. These are a sweet little cherry tomato. And then we'll also clip off a few sprigs of basil, and that'll go great in the tomato sauce that we're planning on making. You'll be able to see the video for how we make our tomato sauce, our pasta sauce, a little later on in the series. Off to the other side now, we're gonna cut some cucumbers off the vine and maybe get some beans. We're not quite ready to harvest peppers yet, but that'll be in the next couple of weeks. And you'll notice I cut some peppers, or some cucumbers that are a little smaller than normal. That was on purpose. We're gonna actually use those in a pickled hot pepper vegetable concoction that we love. It uses small potatoes and cauliflower and hot peppers and baby cucumbers. It's so delicious, and we'll share that video later on as well. That's a pretty full basket for just one day's worth of picking out of a couple of raised beds. We had two varieties of beans this year. We have a yellow wax bean and a purple bean. The purple bean is really cool because when you cook it, it turns green. who needs those stems. And we were able to find one little poinsettia pepper that had ripened up. We'll test that one later to see how hot it really is. And here's a small handful of the purple beans. So this was our harvest for today. We've got some beautiful cucumbers, a great selection of tomatoes that we're going to use in salsas and a marinara sauce. Here's that one lonely little pepper and some beans. These will make some delicious dishes that we're going to share with you as we create them. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.